this thing is reusable. So I already loosened it using 9/16 wrenches right here. I loosened it. Let's take a look and see what's inside. So there's a spring inside. And something that looks like that. So it's a very, very fine mesh. Now, the only concern I have is that I will need a new fuel line, because this thing is a lot bigger and thicker, and we'll have to see. And I really don't like these hose clamps that it comes with. I just don't understand them, and they look like a pain in the butt. So I always have a set of these that I throw on whenever I'm doing something like this. Now this is a $65 fuel filter. It's not cheap by any means, but I mean, if you buy a brand new $14,000 bike, it's, you know, most likely you're gonna have a spare $65 to be able to get a better fuel filter. Like, I'm not gonna go splurging on the ECU and the tune and all that and the new exhaust, because I don't need it. I'm not gonna go crazy on this bike. This is like an exploration bike for me, so I can splurge on things like this. Now I wonder if this is even gonna snap in there, because it has 2 O-rings instead of 1. I'm gonna put a little grease on the O-rings. Yeah, it looks like it fits just fine with the 2. If the other clamps, you could just screw them on, screw them off. These are horrible. Doing it this way, you can easily damage the hose. I really don't see a point to these stupid clamps that they use. I really don't see a point to them. And so that filter that I was showing you, it actually goes in there, the stock one. Let me show you. You see? It's right in there. I recently replaced it. It's still pretty clean. Haven't rode the bike too much, but that's where that is. I think my next step would be to replace this piece to a metal one, because this is plastic, and you know, it's plastic, it's not metal. It's cheaper for them to mass produce bikes using, you know, little cheaper pieces, but once you have your own bike, why not upgrade to better quality stuff so you have less problems later? It's not kinked, but there is a little bit of a bend. If you can see, but it's not kinked by any means. So let's give it a try. Let me know if gas starts splashing out, okay guys? So it does start and run. This is not kinking at all. This is, it seems like it's not kinking, but it is a little more bent than it was. I wonder if that will be a problem. I am not an engineer. If somebody knows if I should replace this line. It's a little bit of a kink, I would say, but it does start and run, and I wonder if this would cause a lean running condition. Let me know if you guys are some kind of engineers that know about the flow and stuff like that, if that's a big problem or not.